Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone out there. How are you all doing on this Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you guys are at? Hope you all are doing well. Yes. Hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday. Hope you guys have a lot of things planned. As for me, definitely had a lot of things planned, got done this morning. So I got a lot of things that I wanted to get knocked out, but I still have a few things that I need to do. And you guys know it's the holidays, so we're all busy running around, vacations, and just so many different things going on. But before the real holiday and vacation starts, we do want to just kind of give you guys an update of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, just kind of like give you guys some quick um, updates on what's going on with some of the former cast members and what is currently or we will see in the future of what's going on with the show. But before that, let's dive into, and if you have not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. And as we always say, please go over to our Instagram, and if you have not followed us over there, please do follow us, because again, that is where we do most of our engagements. Our followers, majority of our followers are over there, and that's how we do our interactions. Any updates that we do have, it is over there. So definitely check out our Instagram, and yeah, and just keep us connected. We'll get connected over there. All right. So yeah, so let's just jump in. I know you guys see who is on the screen. It's Miss Nene Leakes. Yes, Miss Nene Leakes. And just a quick little information on this little display here. This is just a picture of Nene Leakes with Trina, of course, on Trina's birthday. Nene Leakes was there because you guys know she is friends with Trina, and yeah, she was at her birthday party, which took place in Miami. Now, speaking of Miami, we also want to dive into what we're really here for, and that is the new man that Nene Leakes has in her life. Now, according to just sources, and this is just various sources, his name is Nene Shaw. He is an African descent, particularly a Liberian. He's a fashion designer, and he also, I think he owns it's called Miani Couture, and he's also a businessman. Um, so yeah, it's like, what's up with all the ladies of the Real Housewives or former cast members dating African men? I mean, like, is that what's like really happening now? Is African men okay? Because you guys know Shamia, Portia, and now Nene Leakes, they're all dating African men. It seems like there's something about these African men that these ladies are attracted to. And absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, strong shout out to our brothers. Yes. So yes, he is of African descent, and he's from Liberia, which is a country in Africa. And again, he's a fashion designer. He owns, like I said, he owns a fashion couture company, and I believe is based in Charlotte, North Carolina. I believe that's where it is. So just some quick, little gist here of how Nene and Nene met. So they met through a mutual friend, and we're all speculating it's Peter Thomas. So if you guys didn't know, we also put out a video, I believe maybe a few weeks ago, a month ago, in regards to this. They were at Miami, I think in Peter's club, Bar One, and they were celebrating. So, yeah, so they were celebrating back then. If you guys have not seen those videos that we've put up, please do check it out. I believe I have a picture here of when that was. Let me see if I can pull that picture out. So it seems like they've met through a mutual friend. And again, I think we're all speculating that they met through Peter Thomas. And this Nene Leakes, as far as we know, it's just been 3 months since Greg has passed away, and she's has a new friend in her life, and I'll just call him a friend now, a friend in her life, and so forth. They've been seen in different events. He was currently seen at her birthday party, which recently took place at the Lenithia Lounge, and They were also seen again, like I said, in Bar One at Miami, hanging out. And you can see in all her Instagrams, her stories, Nene has been promoting his couture business. His, like I said, he's a businessman, so she's been promoting his business as well. So yes, there's definitely some spark out there between the two. So let me just see if I can find the video of these two lovebirds loved up. Let me see if this is one. Let me Yes, as you guys can see, there it seemed like they're like in a little dinner date, and Nene gives him a peck in the mouth, like a kiss. So it's so let's just say now we can actually officially say something is definitely going on with them. So I think that just proves all of our speculations. Hello, hello, hello. Is it Ann Peters? Hi, hello. Yeah, so that is that for how they met. Now, another thing is that a lot of his styles, his couture, like I kind of like went through his page, his Instagram. He does a lot of man up fashion, like suits, couture suits and stuff. And yeah, he's into man's clothing. Now, he is also a family man. I believe he was married, but I'm not sure what the status of that relationship is. Now, there's not really much details given into whether or not he's currently married or he was married. However, it was noted from the source that he is a family man, and I believe that he does have kids. So, yeah, so far we know he's married, he was married, and he has kids. And he definitely does a lot of social media inspirations. He promotes a lot of his clothing line, like I said, and Nene Leakes is also involved in that. She also promotes his business as well through the social media platform, and like on Instagram and stuff. She does that as well with him. Now, according to another source, on Nene's birthday, Niani posted a photo that said, "The moment you think you know someone inside out is the moment you stop listening. That's when you go backwards faster than you progress." And then Nene Leakes responded, "I like all of it." And then she put a love sign. So yes, there's definitely a spark there, as you guys can see. I don't think no more details need to be given on this. I think it just speaks for itself based on some of the interactions that these two have on social media. Again, if you're not on social media, in our social media, please do follow us. Again, that's where we give you all of this tea and all of the updates. Yeah, so that's a little bit of that, a little bit about Niani and just Nene's love relationship and currently their love status. Now, some people, like some of the fans and some of the Nene supporters, lovers, some of them are not for it, are not here for it, and some are. Now, I'll just like to, go back to our Instagram and just kind of read you what, some people's response was in addition to this. All right, so one supporter says, "Live life, life must go on, and be happy," in response to the Nene Leakes and the Niani situation, their current relationship. And I believe we have Sin. Sin, are you on?
Yes, I am. Hello, hello,
Okay, hey
hello.
Sin. Hey.
Hey, hi
Hey,
everyone.
good to join. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, so we're just diving into the Nene Leakes and her current love affair with Niani Seal. So we're currently talking about that, and I'm just reading some of the fans' response to this like newly found relationship. All right. And like I was saying, some of the fans were not here for it and some were. And I'm just reading some of their response to this. All right. So another fan says, everyone in Charlotte knows that he is married. So again, like I said before, there's speculations out there that he is married. But again, we can't really verify that. So again, this is all alleged. He even had a long-term mistress up until recently. He's been on come up for years, and this was just the exposure he needed to take his brand to the next level. Smart dude. Nene better close to her to marry man. So again, this person is basically saying that this guy is married and that everyone knows he's been around town. I guess in Charlotte. So yeah, and then they're also speculating that he possibly could be using her for the come up. Like he's using Nene Leakes to, maybe brand his market his business or market himself in general, right? So another person says, I knew him from somewhere in regards to Neone. And someone says Nene is not a nice person. All right, moving on. Another person says, 3 months after he died, I guess they're referring to Greg, she gets with another nigga. Shaking my head, y'all blanks will congratulate anything. That's why most of y'all single. Okay, I guess that wasn't a nice response. I'm not gonna finish that, but it just seems like a lot of people, some people were not here for it and some people were. And some people are saying, I hope she's happy. To that do us apart. Go on, Nene. And people are saying, you go, girl. Just kind of like congratulating her. Live your life. Life is too short. And someone's saying, not surprised. You can't believe what you hear, let alone what you see. Again, yep, these are some of the things that people are saying. So yeah, some people, like I said, some people are here for it and some people are not. So enough of this. We kind of gave you a little bit background. Let's kind of give you guys what our thoughts are. So Sin, what are your thoughts on this Nene Leakes and Neone relationship? What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, so my thoughts, all right, so if you guys don't know, we have an Instagram, and most of our stuff, if we talk about anything in regards to like reality shows, we post it there first. So we always post it on Instagram. So we posted on our Instagram, and there was so many, people were actually really happy for Nene. Like they're saying, yes, Nene, yes, you go, girl. Like people are just kind of genuinely supporting this new venture of her like finding love again, and people are saying, yes, she looks happy. And there are some people who are not happy. Some people are like, why, Nene? Why would you do this? And may his soul rest in peace. Greg Leakes, like he just passed. Like, did you have time to heal? And some people are just not happy with Nene at all. Like you guys know Nene has a really big fan base. Like there are a lot of Lanithia supporters out there. And anything that concerns Nene, they don't play about Nene at all. And I can tell you that. They just don't play about Nene. But some of her fans are actually not happy that she's finding love again. So how do I feel about this? I feel that, hey, yes, it is. I don't know. I feel like 3 months, is that enough time to heal? Is that enough time to heal? But I'm happy that, she does find love again and she finds someone that makes her happy. Go right ahead. We can't tell people how to mourn. We can't tell people how to mourn.
That's true.
So, yeah.
That's true. I definitely have to agree with that. You cannot tell anyone how to mourn. So let me just jump into what my thoughts are on that. Now, I will have to say, let me see if I can. Okay. So here they are. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's Nene Leakes and Neone. But my thoughts are on this Nene Leakes new relationship or newfound love is that, like Sin said, you cannot tell anyone how to mourn. Mourn is a grieving process. Mourning is a lifetime process. One day you can be mourning, the next day you can be happy, and the next day you can be mourning. It's just a long-term thing. So for Nene Leakes being with Greg for how many years? 25 years. They weren't expecting, this a type of illness to like come out of nowhere. But however, I think that they were planning for it. So of course, I think that her and Greg possibly had conversations in regards to, what to do after, he's no longer here. So I'm pretty sure they had conversations about that. And Greg loves Nene. Nene loved Greg. So I think that either way, they wanted each other to be happy. More so, Greg wanted Nene to be happy. So I think that, even if Nene was to move on, whether 3 months or so, or even less, her moving on, it was, it he would probably be okay with that, because I felt like he spent his time well with her, and he knew that she loved him and she loved her. So I don't, so like you said, you can't tell anyone how to mourn or how to, live their life. And again, Nene Leakes, we don't know what she's dealing with, besides, when we see her on our screens or just on social media. We don't know what she's battling. And again, not being in the Real Housewives of Atlanta, dealing with Greg's death and possibly other things, and just having people come at her in the past few months. I mean, that's a lot to take in. Do you remember the conversation when Nene came out and said, everyone to leave their name out of her mouth? Like, it seemed like she was really serious about that. Like, she felt, and I could tell that she's been, going through a lot of things just by the look on her face. So I think that, whatever makes Nene happy, I'm here for it. I'm not the one to judge. And she's happy. I'm happy for her. And that's just how I have to say that. I've been watching Nene Leakes for quite some time since, she started off of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've seen her and Greg's relationship go upwards and downwards. And then, through his illness, and then, to now that he's no longer here with us. So it's been like a emotional roller coaster. So again, I'm just happy for Nene. Whatever floats her boat, if she's happy, that's great. I'm happy to see her happy. So that's just what I have to say about that. Any concluding thoughts to that, Sin, before we move to our next topic?
No, I just felt like, yeah, I just feel like I know that Nene's fans, all of Nene's fans, the Lenithias, everyone that cares about Nene, um, guys, I really think, guys, let's just try to, let's give this an opportunity, right? Like, maybe this is like the guy that Nene sees as, maybe they're just dating. And we see in the video, obviously there's some sparks, romantic sparks going on. So we see them, like, they shared a peck together. So obviously it looks like they're actually dating. That's what it looks like, allegedly. Nene has not came forward to confirm this, or has she came forward to deny this. But I mean, from what I am assuming, it looks like, okay, there's something going on. I think that let's just not be too harsh on Nene. We see that Nene is happy. We see her smiling. We saw, like, last month we did make a video. It seems like she was just in a rut. Like, she wanted everyone to just leave, stop calling her name, stop mentioning her, especially the whole Claudia situation. So let's just, let Nene get her groove back again. Let Nene get her groove back. So her kids are grown. She just Nene wants to get her groove back. And let's see how this all works out. Yeah.
Yes, go. Thank you so much, Sin, for that. I like the fact that you said that. Let's give her a pass. Like, her kids are grown, and Nene, especially like not having your secondhand person there with you now, is gone. So it's just, there's a lot of feelings there that Nene's harboring. And again, we cannot tell what it is, or how she feels. So we're just gonna leave that at that, Sin. Thank you so much, Sin, for that. You made a definitely a great that was a great response to that. All right, so let's move right along to our next topic. As you guys know, of course, in our headlines, on our thumbnail, we are going to kind of be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like their current state in terms of, you know, who are in and who are out. And based on our previous videos, you guys know who's in and then who's out. However, again, according to sources, Monyetta Shaw, who is Neo's ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, will be joining the new joining as a cast member of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yay! Okay, so you guys know that, of course, Monyetta and Candy are really good friends. You've seen them on Instagram, social media. They, take pictures. They do a lot of stuff together, and she's really one of Candy's really good girlfriends. And Candy likes to put people on. So I'm speculating that she could possibly have put Monyetta Shaw onto the show. That's what my speculations are. Knowing Candy, she works some things, behind the scenes. So I think that she's definitely got her on. Another thing is that they've seen in multiple events, like the one, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but on the right hand side, I believe that they are at a pajama. I think this is a pajama party. That is what I'm speculating. So this could possibly be part of the scene that they were filming for the Real Housewives of Atlanta for the new season. So that is what my speculations are. And again, like we said, we do a lot of our engagements on our Instagram, so we see a lot of these things. And again, these are events that Candy attends. I believe she had a wedding a few months back, and Todd also attended that. So I think that's also possibly will be a part of the scene. That's could possibly another scene for her storyline is her wedding. So yeah, she is speculations that she's a new cast member for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So just a few more, and this is her wedding that she had a few months ago. You guys can see that. And like I said, her and Candy are really good friends. You guys know that Candy, around Thanksgiving or so, she has the Candy Cares, like the drive, which we've seen on the episodes where Candy has like a drive, and I believe they give like food and other different types of things to people who are less fortunate and stuff. They have a drive for them, and we see Monyetta Shaw is there, so they could possibly be part of her storyline, like a scene. So we've seen that happen in several other past episodes. So that's why we're believing this is to be true, based on her interactions with Candy, and based on just things that we've seen that could possibly say, yeah, she's going to be on the show. So, and here is her and her husband. Again, like we said, she was recently married. That's her husband. So of course we're going to be seeing a lot of them on the show. All right. And of course, here's her and her good girlfriend Candy, her and Todd, and of course the hubby. They're all hanging out. Like I said, her and Candy are really, really good friends. So I think that I think she will be on the show, because it's too good to be true, just based on these pictures and just a lot of and then bloggers kind of confirming that it's happening. So I think yeah, I believe it. So Sin, what are your thoughts? On this?
Okay, so my thoughts on this with the Monyetta, I just feel like I don't know if I want to see another friend of Candy on the show. Yeah, I don't know, because she brought in Latoya. I was like, okay, and then Monyetta. I don't know, because I just feel like their alliance is going to be towards Candy. I just want to see like and it won't be like authentic. I feel, because I just want to see like someone who's not really associated with any of the ladies, like kind of how they brought in Fallon. I don't know if I want to see another friend of Candy on the show. I don't think I do. Yeah. I don't want to see like another person that's a part of this friend group. I want to see someone who is not a part of this friend group. I want to, and I know Atlanta is so small, but like someone maybe in Decatur, or not in Decatur, but like someone outside of this like Atlanta scene, you know, like that can bring like a different kind of energy, right? Like a different energy. I don't think I want to see another friend or associate of Candy, another associate of Marlo, another associate of Kenya, or another, just someone like a fresh face. I guess that's kind of what I want to see.
Yes, I agree. And I wasn't really thinking about it that way, but now that you mentioned it, I do agree, because I feel like Candy is all, and which is good. I give Candy her props, trying to bring her friends,
Yeah, it's good.
into
It's
the
good that she
business.
does that,
Yeah, it
but
means that she really, she cares for her friends and she wants to see them win. So I really do like that as well. But like you said, I feel like with her bringing some of her friends on the scene, isn't their alliance is just going to be tighter with Candy. And it's not really, and I feel like Candy is just going to still be that person
she's
that
gonna
she's
play it
always,
safe.
yeah, like that's always been. It's like there's really no diversity when it comes to Candy's characteristics.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know how the alliance will be now that Cynthia is no longer on the show and Portia will not be on here. So I don't know how the alliance will work when it comes to the show, or how things will play out, or everyone's storyline. But it seems like there's going to be more alliance towards Candy, like gravitating towards Candy. Of course, we know that Kenya and Candy are friends. Now, Monyetta Shaw, her and Candy are friends. Another person is Marlo. I think Marlo and Candy are both cordial. So I don't know, and I'll be honest, I don't know how this is going to be played out or what the storyline is going to look like. But I just hope that we see. I guess I just hope to see some different things, different energies, just different storylines, and of course Sheree. I forgot Sheree. And yeah, Sheree. Sheree Whitfield is definitely going to be on there, but we already know what her storyline is going to be, as you guys
Her
know.
jail boyfriend,
Yeah,
Tyra.
check
Yeah.
our past videos. We talked about that. So yeah, I don't know, Sin. I agree with you. I'm a little anxious about this new season because I don't know what everyone's storyline is going to be.
Can you actually there's something I need to mention. Can you go back to the Nene, and can we just like revisit that again? I don't know if you mentioned this, but someone actually, and we always say that everything, if you're not following us on Instagram, you need to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah,
Sisters
you're
Talk TV.
missing out. You're really missing out. Yeah.
Yeah, like you
Missing
have to
out.
follow us on Instagram, Sisters Talk TV. We will engage with you on there. Also, we'll engage with you on YouTube, but you will see it first on Sisters Talk TV. Okay, so someone actually left us a comment in regards to Nene and the Nignoni situation. So I think that some of her fans, can you go back to his picture,
Okay,
Lucy?
Neil. Okay, Nene.
Okay, here. Perfect. Okay, so we did post this on our Instagram, and I think that someone, like we were saying, that some of Nene's fans and people who just love Nene, they just want to love up on her, especially during this time. And that, and then I guess during this time, her emotion, she is a little vulnerable. I think because of it hasn't been long since the passing of Mr. Greg Leakes. And it seems like this Noni guy is really known, especially around Charlotte. I don't know if you mentioned it. Please let me know if you've already said this. I don't want to
I
like.
did touch up on it a little bit. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So it seemed like he's pretty known around Charlotte. So I think that's why some people are a little skeptical, especially her fans. And like people were leaving us comments like, yeah, like they know him. Everyone knows him in Charlotte. That he's married. He's actually, allegedly married. Um, and he has, he's known for just being around Charlotte, like being in the scene. And people think that he's just doing this for exposure.
Okay, now that's something else that may need to dive into, but it's too early to tell what his motives are or if there is a motive.
Exactly.
Again, not everyone, who I don't know how to say this. Not every person that comes in, especially with Nene being a big personality on TV, not everyone comes for motives, attentions, or there's actual attentions behind it. I think we have to understand that and just, look at it from a bigger picture. Now, hopefully, maybe in the near future, when we do feel like there's maybe some he's giving us opportunist vibes, we can come out and say. But as of right now, it's too early to tell. It is too early to really tell. So, yes. And what are your thoughts on that? I think that's all too early to tell, right? Like thinking he's an opportunist.
Yeah, I think that we just have to we'll keep an eye out for if you guys don't want to keep an eye out, we will keep an eye out for
Yes,
you.
we will keep
An
our.
eye out
That's why
for
you have to follow us on Instagram because that is where we post all of we're definitely very current up there. We get current updates, so definitely check us out over there.
Exactly. So we will do the keeping of the eye out for you. In regards to what is going on between Minini and should I call him a mystery man? I mean, I feel like his identity is known now, so he's no longer a mystery man.
Yeah, he's no longer. He was, but no, he's Mr. Neone Co. I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. And I isn't it like it seems like they're all they are all like the friend group. Everyone is like catching their African king.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. I was
Yeah,
like, it's just
I
like African men are the new thing that's in style.
they're all catching their
Shamia's
African.
married to an African man. Portia's currently dating an African man. And now Nene Leakes. Like,
Who
oh
is
my God.
next? Who
Yeah.
is next? Marlo,
More like
Kenya
Marlo.
Moore.
Like what? It's like African men are in style now for these ladies. Like, what is going on? Seriously. If you guys
Especially for
can
these
tell us.
Atlanta girls who like
Yeah, so if you guys can tell us if you guys know if any reasons why, these all these media personalities are into African men, please drop that in the comment section because we would like to know.
right. Because who could be next? Okay, it can't be Drew. Drew is married. Definitely not Candy. Candy is married. Um Okay, Cynthia, well, she's not, I mean, could it be possibly Sheree? I mean, Sheree did just get out of that situation and she did go to Uganda with you guys. Remember when she went to Uganda?
Oh yeah, that's a good. Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, so she went to Uganda. Could Marlo be next? Kenya. I mean, I think I would want to see Kenya dating. I mean, she's dated a Caribbean, so I wouldn't mind seeing her dating an African man to see how that works out.
Me too. And also, I feel like Sheree. I feel she's in this entanglement with Tyrone. So I just don't. I think that she's just stuck in that place. I don't know if this is her storyline and she's just gonna stick to it.
Mhm.
But she's been dealing with this person since she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then she left, and then she um she came back and we're still dealing with Tyrone. So it's like, is this an entanglement? Like, how long is this going to go? I don't know if I would, if she is, will she go on that sector of dating African men? She's in an entanglement with Tyrone.
But that's just, do you think his name is really Tyrone? Or is that just like a typical? Because he's in jail.
He did lawsuits.
Like,
well, Sin, remember there is lawsuits against he filed against Bravo because they released some of his personal information. So could it be that the name that they released his name was his name part of it? So
I don't think his name is actually Tyrone. I think that's just like, I think it's just so like it just seems so stereotypical. Call Tyrone in jail. Like it just
I agree. I was actually thinking about that too. I was like, is this name really Tyrone, or is this just like, this is just a name given to him, Tyrone Gillen? But I mean, but again, I do believe that I think so. This is his name. Because why else would he be so amped up? He was like, he was even wherever he's at. I'm not sure if he's in halfway or he's in jail, prison. Why was he so amped up about filing legalities against Bravo?
I don't think his name is Tyrone. Like it literally just seemed like something out of a storyline out of a movie. Especially one of the like a sitcom or something. It just seems Tyrone. I don't think his name is Tyrone. I don't think so.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Sin, because I think his name is Tyrone. I'm sticking to it until further notice, because again, like we said on our Instagram, our engagements are over there. We give you guys updates and stuff. So I basically, based on the lawsuits that was filed, he was, going after Bravo based on the information they released of him. Now, I'm speculating that because we didn't know his last name was Gilliams, even before Sheree, like a few years back, we didn't know his last name was Gilliams. But however, it was out there, so maybe that was part of why those lawsuits were filed against Bravo. So I think maybe Bravo overdid it with the sharing of his information.
And probably he's still like whatever case or whatever they have on him, it's still like a legal process. So
right. So I agree.
Bravo has to be careful. They need to be careful when it comes to these things. Yeah. Okay, so we were just talking about Monyetta and Candy. Yeah, so we just kind of wrapped up on that. And we wrapped up on the Nene and Mr. Mystery. I think I'm going to still call him Mr. Mystery. Mr. Mystery Manor.
Yeah, I agree, because there's not really a lot that we actually know of him, so he's still a mystery man.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for finalizing that. Let me go ahead, guys. Seriously, if you have not been following us on Instagram, like, go and follow us on Instagram. When we put this picture of Nene and Neone, like, people are giving their thoughts and stuff under a comment section, and it's like really blowing up. So we want to also hear from you. And some people are here for it and some people are not, but again, our comment section, I wish to read it all to y'all, but it's a lot, so we can't really dive into that. But we did read some. But yeah, so I think that is all that we have. We didn't want to spend too much time, like an hour or so, on these lives, but that's all that we have for y'all. But again, like me and Sin said, we'll keep an eye out, our investigative eye out on Mr. Nene Shaw. Now, if Nene Leakes is not doing it, we're doing the investigation for her. We're keeping an eye on him, whether or not he's an opportunist or he's here for whatever.
Love.
Yeah, we got him. He's we love the African mans. We got him.
Yeah. So let us. Okay, so I have 3 questions for you all. In regards to, just kind of sum up this video, what are your thoughts in regards to Nene and Mr. Mystery Man? And also, do you think that Candy should be bringing any more of her friends on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Do you want to see any of Candy's friend on Real Housewives of Atlanta? And yeah, what are your thoughts on those so far?
Yes. All right. All right. All right. So, yes, we will be closing. This concludes our live today. Thank you all so much, those who have viewed, those who stopped by. And please, if you're catching the replay, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, follow us on Instagram at Sisters Talk TV and also on our Twitter at Sisters Talk TV. Sisters Talk TV. And also, if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to share with us, please do email us again at sisterstalktv at gmail.com. All right. So, yes, that's it. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Stay safe and happy holidays.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Peace, love, and blessings. Thank you.